Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Bad Comedy Podcast. My name's Camera Harris, and I am the first female Asian candidate.
My name is Don't Have Any Harris, and I'm the first bald candidate.
Oh, nice. It's Bald Month. We're only having bald guests this month, folks. And then, of course, we're here.
That's why I'm voting for Don't Have Any Harris.
My name is Fail Sonnen. I have no hair. I'm a failure. He has a full head of hair, successful athlete.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but so Dylan's bald, but he actually used to have a lot of hair. But we did this prank. We put Nair in his shampoo, and then Sol Volcano came out and was like, "You're bald." It was kind of a Bad Comedy Impractical Jokers crossover thing.
It was a prank.
Yeah, but I guess it was permanent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
I didn't think Nair was permanent until then.
Well, I also burned his head I closed all the.
You permanented it.
I made it permanent.
Yeah. So, folks, we got a lot to talk about today. I want to talk about science.
science.
What's the weather?
You have
all
sex
about?
with a Gaians.
Gaians?
Yeah, more like you have sex with a Gaians.
That's true.
So
Instead of science, let's do a seance.
yeah,
Seance.
A
What is this?
hypothesis.
Seance, I'm giving up on you. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
What is a seance? Is that like
Hypothesis
a prayer, like group prayer?
No, it's when you talk to the ghost.
Oh, I like ghosts. I like Casper.
So Max,
You ever heard the term a nonce? I've been thinking about this. It's like what British people call. We're on the free episode.
Like a dummy?
No.
Like an R word?
Man,
Doing
I
the
shouldn't have
voice.
brought this up.
No,
I don't even know if
doing
you
the
can say
voice.
that word.
Okay, let's not even do it then.
It's a word for describing a Drake type.
Oh, just mixed?
Yeah, they like to have women of a certain age on stage.
Gotcha.
Mac can
Gotcha.
kind of relate.
Were you guys ever in child pageants? Were you child pageant?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to get they used to dress me up in a dress and I'd sing.
And so
I was a model as a baby, but I was the other. I was the before. You know what I'm saying? I was like I was a disgusting looking baby.
Didn't they use your pants for the Jared Fogle before?
That's Sam's joke.
I was in a male beauty pageant.
Shout out to Ham Talent. Follow Nathan Lund on all platforms, folks. Oh, I did want to.
I was an ugly baby model. It's hard. There's less spots. They want hot babies, but they need an ugly baby because I'll cry when I get the other person's baby food.
Well, yeah.
With the competitor's baby food.
And
I'm the one who's
guilt
ugly and
point.
cries.
Well,
and
they
then-
also need you around to make the other hot babies look hotter.
I was also saying racist stuff from a very early age.
You're like the You're like
that helped me be disgusting to people.
You're like the You're like the Duff baby, the designated
Ugly baby.
ugly.
He was the baddie.
ugly
They
fat
wanted-
baby.
I was the fugly duckling.
They're like, what does he want? What's your one wish? You wish for world destruction.
yeah.
Jason, did your family always tell you that like ugly duckling always grows up to be a swan, but you just stayed as a bigger ugly duckling?
I got much hotter in the face and much less hot in the body since I was a baby.
Well, you got cool.
I went from a butter face to a butter belly.
You're a hot baby, it's-
With your weight so evenly spread, I wonder how much one of your legs weighs.
I'm like
Probably a lot. You have like elephant
I
legs.
got good proportions, people say.
You do. You have excellent proportions, but that's why I want to see how much one of your legs
Right.
weighs.
Mhm.
Because Adam
I
Quaslow,
like good portions.
Adam Quaslow is not like it's all.
Well, yeah, you know what
in
it
the
is?
bag.
Is I was big my whole life. That helps you like distribute your weight.
Uh-huh.
Whereas someone like Adam Quaslow was like skinny as a kid. So now he's big and he looks like his back is like a dolly. He has to lean back to walk around.
And he
Like the
doesn't
way
have the
you
back
so when you got a
strength
really heavy load, you lean it back. That's
Yeah.
why his neck is always back because it's like he's got a dolly full
No.
of cement blocks.
It's like
No,
a U-Haul to ask if you want the dolly.
Yeah.
No,
That's when he goes to
I
the
think he
doctor.
walks with his chest out like that because he thinks that he's like from the Gilded Age and he's a billionaire like a Rockefeller.
Well,
It's a good side effect, but that's
Yeah,
not what's
he
going
thinks
on.
he's
I
Andrew
know. I think it's because he's carting around a heavy trunk.
I was listening to a podcast and they were saying that someone else invented the computer and not Charles Babbage.
Whoever. Sorry, didn't mean to swear.
Yeah.
It's okay. I
No,
forgive
it was.
you.
I mean, I'll be honest. Charles Babbage invented the concept of a computer, and then somebody else made a computer later.
What was her name? It wasn't. It sounds like Turing, but it wasn't.
I mean, there was John von Neumann was part of it. He was like a mathematician. Some of his stuff led to computing.
Can you Google it on your phone?
Oh, you want to know who made the first computer? Or because I think
really
Charles
wanna
Babbage
know?
gets the concept.
Yeah.
wanna know the
I mean,
wind that
obviously,
put
I'm
us
a
on the
Babbage
moon?
Patch Kid, and it's not going to change. I know that he had a huge part in the computer, and so he's cool, probably the coolest guy in the world, cooler than like Andre 3000, Obama, whatever people think are cool. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, probably one of the coolest guys.
One of our own saw Andre 3000, ran into him at the airport. I don't know. That's pretty cool, but yeah, maybe it would have been cool before he played the flute.
Yeah.
I mean, I just typed in.
Play any other instrument.
What is he, Peter
man.
Piper?
Yeah, come on. Just play the saxophone. Lisa played the saxophone, and she was always a
We got
childhood crush of mine.
I mean, everything is saying Charles Babbage when I Google it.
There's
We're
one
looking for
other
a female,
name.
trying to plug the females that led the way in computing.
Maybe
and
the creator of the first computer.
put us on the moon.
I mean, he did. He came up with an analytical machine, he called it.
Analytical. My ass.
There's a name that it reminded me of Alan Turing, but it wasn't Turing. It was like Buring or
Boring.
Boring.
Like,
Yeah, computers not boring though, because Charles Babbage is cool. We're Babbage Patch Kids.
You know, computers are cool. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
if they're cool.
I got a computer right here.
Yeah.
You can't live with it. Can't live without it.
No,
It's like-
if you spill stuff on it, then yeah, you can't live with it.
yeah, if you spill stuff on the buttons and stuff, that's a computer. It computes
Yeah.
sound and noise.
Some would say I'm a computer, but
A
does
lo-
not compute with me.
A lot of people would say that.
Dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, this first computer he made looks fucking sick.
Is it sick?
It looks like
It looks like a printing press.
like a torture device from the movie Saw.
And probably all
You'd
it
put
did,
somebody's hand
I
in
bet
that.
all it did was 1 + 1.
Yeah, it does 1 + 1 equals
Big
2.
booty bitch, I know. She's trying to take me to a torture
Hey,
chamber.
careful with the
in Chicago.
We don't want to get demon timed.
sorry. No, but I feel like
You can only get you can
Here,
only,
I got to keep looking.
you can only do
looks like a
you can
torture.
only post shocking content if it's like people getting blown up in war and stuff, but you can't say like swear words.
you got to get people to sign something before they even look at our page.
Well, I can mark it
You know what I
as like an
mean?
adult thing, but then it really lowers
Dude.
like where it pushes it.
He had a
want my-
son named Henry Babbage who completed a simplified version of the Analytical Machine's computing unit.
Maybe he's our
So
It's
guy.
it's like the Hickox.
Yeah.
You saw the little.
All right, who's cooler?
Four cube
Who's
Rubik's
cooler,
Cube.
Charles and Henry Babbage or Hickok 45 and John Hickok?
I played. the
Then
fifth.
Leonardo Torres Quevedo from Migos wrote a brief history of Babbage.
Wait,
Well,
wait,
people that
wait.
have to sign a
One more
waiver
time.
to-
Leonardo Torres Quevedo from Migos, I think.
Oh, Quavo, yeah. It must be.
Quevedo.
The Migos, wow. I
Italian
had
Quavo.
no idea they had a hand in the computer.
I was trying to push the Migos chips your way when I brought the rap chips on.
Oh, the Migos ones my way. I think those were the hot ones, though, no? Yeah, I don't like that. I
They
don't
were
like.
hot.
Yeah, it's bad for my cronies. I can say I have cronies. That sounds cooler. It's not.
Cronies.
Yeah, it sounds like I have like a.
It sounds like the Goonies, the
yeah.
cronies.
Yeah,
Maybe it would
well,
be your
it
version.
sounds like I have like
You grew up with a bunch of kids with the
like henchmen
cronies.
that work for me. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that'd be cool.
No, you asked me earlier if I want to be your assistant. I said no. I
Well,
don't want to be your goon.
you want to be one of my goons?
Was it
No,
the?
I can't accept
it's a
goon
paid
life
it's a
anymore.
paid position.
How much does it pay?
Were you trying to think of this guy
well,
named Barry?
It's contract work.
Oh, not another contract. I've learned my lessons.
The Clifford E. Barry,
They've
the
all been good deals.
Oh, great.
Antennasoft Barry computer,
There's no
the
Beatle.
Antennasoft Barry computer, the ABC in 1942.
No, it's a short last name.
Any
Barry?
computer from
Shorter than
1942
No,
I
it sounds like
trust.
Turing, but it's not Turing.
I mean, it's the closest thing that's come
Say,
up.
I want to know who had the computers.
say who
in
created the first
1800s?
modern computer?
What were those? There's
There's so many names in this, dude.
Yeah.
There were computers.
I'm gonna
like,
ask ChatGPT.
Well,
Joe Rogan showed me a picture. Okay, he showed everyone a
Well,
picture of this, but it was a quantum entanglement. What it looks like, a yin yang symbol.
I don't want to know what any of that is. But if
Yeah, you don't want to know.
if you
Because
say-
it's gonna mean all you have to do
if,
now
if you
is
say quantum, I don't want to hear the rest of the sentence, or else I'll KO you in
Okay.
an instant. Not you. I'm saying like
Yeah, no.
to the people out there. don't say quantum near me.
I'm just saying the
because
yin
I
yang
don't want to know
symbol
about
is
it.
maybe means
Conrad
more
Zeus.
than you think. Maybe you find out the yin yang symbol
No.
symbolizes something we just
don't know.
discovered.
We'll just say
And
it's
you
Charles
think
and Henry.
maybe China's been ahead of this for thousands of years.
Probably
Maybe
not.
that explains the pyramids.
Yeah.
Maybe the pyramid scheme built the pyramids. Mac, you might know something about that.
I think actually Donald Trump is supposed to make.
truly wouldn't
He's going to
know
build the
about that.
pyramids, and he's going to make the aliens pay
Careful.
for it.
Yeah.
What? He's
He
going to make the
might.
No,
aliens
I
pay
was
for it.
talking to him.
Oh,
He might make the pyramids pay for it.
he's going to make the aliens pay for the
I
pyramids.
think the pyramids should pay for the aliens.
The pyramid should pay for the aliens.
Donald Trump is going to make the aliens pay for the pyramids.
That's one of those
Yeah.
stances, I believe.
He's gonna make the Red Sea pay for Brian Rowe to walk.
Brian Rowe
Ryan
parted the
Rowe
Red Sea.
2024.
He walked the Red Sea.
Guys,
saved
no,
ourselves,
we gotta
you
say,
guys.
guys, if you want more on that,
saved the Jews.
patreon.com/badcomedy. That's where you get every
is so
episode
funny.
ever made.
About the history of the earth.
And all the guest episodes and a very funny one that we did this week. Wow.
It's just a lot going on. Yin yang.
We did a 20-minute break in between, and I was laughing the whole time because of a joke because we did the guest episode first, a little behind the scenes.
And I was calling to get my Adderall prescription, and I was taking Adderall when that happened.
Yep.
Hell
And it's
yeah.
just you know,
Mhm.
just sometimes life. It's the yin and the yang of life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep pushing.
The one thing I
this,
don't like about the yin and the yang symbol is that it's like black and
Symbolic
white.
of
It's
quantum
like no,
entanglement.
it's like segregation.
But then it's also inclusion on the other side.
That's true.
Yeah, so maybe it's a little.
but it's
bit,
only a little bit of inclusion though.
well,
you
maybe
know.
that's the right amount.
Maybe that's where we got to start.
I remember when I was a
That's
little
a
kid.
start.
Maybe that's a start to better our society.
And maybe it's an end.
and racial relations, and it's a means to an end.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we have to be solution based when it comes to race relations. When it comes to how we
need real solutions.
solution based, not problem based. Let's
No.
let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Uh-huh.
Figure out what's going on. Figure out why Stonewall Jackson got killed by friendly fire that wasn't friendly. You know,
Yeah, that doesn't sound friendly to
not
me.
at all.
Someone dies.
So we
You
got,
can-
that's the first thing we got to figure out if we're going to figure out race relations.
You could shoot somebody in a friendly way. Ever play laser tag?
We're playing
Well,
duel.
yeah.
It's a friendly duel.
Maybe they
between
thought
gentlemen.
they were playing laser tag with what's his
Tag,
name?
and they grab the wrong guns.
Colonel Mustard.
Yeah.
Who is that?
I killed Colonel Mustard.
Who
in
is
the,
that NFL
in the
player?
field with all my
I
friends.
killed Colonel Ketchup.
I think it was an NFL player
Oops.
that went to
I killed the
go.
guy.
Stay away from my hot dogs. We're in Chicago.
Seriously.
Colonel Ketchup.
People say they don't belong on hot dogs. Don't belong on a glizzy.
Glizzies. But
Don't ask me about Colonel Red Relish.
yeah, Glizzies.
I killed him
Scriva.
too.
Shout out to Scriva. Glizzies.
Yeah.
Glizzy
No, but
mask.
oh fuck! I was gonna lead into something very important.
I distracted you with a lot of glizzy talk.
Yeah, that Glizzy got me excited.
I saw Simone Biles was even posting about glizzy. She said, if there's a glizzy, I'm going to find it. So
You know why her name is
Post up
Simone
on my-
Biles?
Why?
Because she has a lot of bile in her stomach.
From all the glizzies she's
Yeah.
been eating, and it clearly
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She eats
Still-
even more
still a
than
kid.
Chris Riva sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she had 7 hot dogs for breakfast, and then she
She has
escaped,
7
and then she's
Olympic
longboarded to
medals.
lunch with her wife.
Yeah.
It's amazing just what you can do.
Do you think Kamala Harris is trans? Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Everyone's
it's
trans
like-
these days. Are you trans?
No.
You know what we need, though?
Oh, wait, are you trans?
I'm not trans.
Yeah. Well, you're a robot, so
He's
you're
weird.
just binary, regardless.
Um.
I'm not
That's what I
trans.
want you to think.
Yeah. I was trying to think of any hot
I used
dog
to be a
puns with
0, now I'm a
gymnastics.
1.
Jim. Well, Alex Luchin loves gymnastics. Gymnasty. His
Yeah,
boyfriend.
Jim is his boyfriend.
You know, the next level beyond binary is quantum, Mac. Can you resist talking about quantum anything?
Once you start saying quantum, anything you're going to say after, I can never care about.
It hurts
You
his
only
stomach.
want
He's gonna have to take some quantums.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna have to take some Xanax, which sounds like an alien.
It sounds-
Xanax Men.
Xanax would be a good non-binary.
The Xanax Men.
Uh,
Xanax. My name,
Xanax men.
I'm non-binary. My name is Xanax.
The Xanax men
gonna
are on the
take-
case. They're going to take a nap.
I'm Ray Liotta.
I'm Ray Liotta, and I used to smoke.
Uh-huh.
And then I took Chantix.
Yeah.
And I died from the side effects.
He died, so.
Shout out to Chantix.
When I was a little kid, I used to get bullied for being fat, but then I got advice. They said, just tell them this. I'm fat, but I could take Ozempic. You're ugly. You'll be ugly forever.
That's interesting. I
That's what I
remember when I
learned.
was a fat little boy, a fat big boy.
Uh-huh.
Before I had my glow up.
Now
when
you're
I
a big,
lost
big
weight.
boy.
Yeah, but then back in the day, though, I remember someone saying, like, just tell them, like, you know what? If they're making fun of you, you know, I could lose the weight if I want. And that was like a pep talk I got.
Uh-huh. I could lose the weight if I want.
Yeah.
That was it?
Yeah.
So,
And I did.
and then
later.
you say,
You did. And you were-
Years
yeah.
later.
you say it's a choice.
I just don't want
Yeah.
to. I like it.
Yeah.
I like the weight.
Something like that.
I was bigger in
nice.
I was
This is
I was
my
bigger
choice.
in middle school, but I was a very effective offensive lineman, so I kind of didn't want to get skinnier.
Yeah. A line.
Yeah, but then I went through puberty and stretched out a little bit, and then just been float.
grew up and realized.
Got Crohn's, got two assholes. You
You don't
know,
want
you know,
people
how,
to
you know how
abuse.
everyone grows up, coming of age.
In the coming of age movie, the lion realizes maybe I don't want to do this.
Yeah, well then I lose
You
weight.
got two assholes. It's really just like a hole in the straw, right? Like it's not actually
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
two.
It's
It's not
still
like
the
two different
main-
pooping devices. It's
No,
one device that has a hole
It's
in it.
like the
There's kind of
the
a
rectum's like a
barrier.
tube where it comes down, and it was like a cutoff of it that went to the outside and made a little hole.
Do you ever wish I didn't heal? was
Well, that
stage
was my.
2.
Well, now I don't have my superpower of having two assholes
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
No,
You know,
don't.
two's always better than one. You know.
Even if it's in having two assholes.
Yeah, I mean, they get it's they kicked me out of the X-Men once that second asshole closed up.
Yeah.
And when they heard that, they were pissed that you didn't.
Oh, sorry,
tell
no,
them.
it was the sex men. It was a get.
So would you say you're an
They-
X man?
Yeah.
It
Ah.
was the sex men. They were the DP.
All right, that's good.
You're in the middle
All right,
of a
I'm trying
battle
to
and-
Eminem myself right now.
Did you ever see that movie?
I'm trying to
about
little
the-
rabbit myself and
the
make all the
fighter?
jokes.
Did you ever see that movie about the fighter who freed China, DP Man?
I saw my left foot.
about your right asshole.
Man, that was good, and nobody got it.
Is that my
No,
left
I
foot?
get-
You know, Ip Man.
Is that my left
It's a
foot?
really famous like Chinese fighter movie,
Oh yeah,
Wow.
sounds
but it's like historical. It's
Well,
a historical figure. They made
we already
karate
have
movies
a
about.
podcast
And
member
instead of-
compromised by the CCP.
Instead of Ip Man, I called him DP Man.
What does that mean? So it's
The-
explain it all.
DP Dough is a pretty good calzone place.
Okay.
Jason,
Calzone
have you
last
been compromised by the Communist Chinese Party
I want to understand that joke.
or the
I mean, I
Communist
did.
Party of China?
I did one time get stuck in a finger trap for weeks.
Oh really? That's how they arrest people.
I was
there.
like, I've been compromised.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When people didn't follow COVID vaccines, they would just cement them into their car,
Mm-hmm.
and then they would Chinese finger trap them.
Yeah.
It's right in front of your face. They call it a trap.
Yeah, one time I got arrested there. The Chinese
You
finger
still
trapped me.
They
I could-
literally call it a finger trap, and you're like, I guess I'll
Yeah.
put my finger in this.
They
thing.
they did all my
The
fingers. They did all my fingers on my. I was like,
You did all your fingers.
yeah. I was like, I'm not like a killer or something.
Ooh.
Like you don't got to go this far with it. Like
Just having
normally.
fun with you.
Chinese thumb trap. Now you can't use your phone.
Oh.
Call it a trap right in front of their face.
You can use your nose though. Sometimes I use my nose on my phone. You know.
Why are rappers
do.
always singing about Chinese finger traps?
You guys ever like?
We're trapped.
They're like, I was hanging out in a trap.
I was hanging out. Yeah, what's a trap? Like a trap door?
This is a Chinese finger trap.
Trap. She's a
do you think
man.
any trap houses have trap doors?
I think just the
It's
front
very
door is
possible.
technically a trap door.
That's true. Well, probably actually no. Probably
That's how
they,
they get
probably
you.
do have a trap door at stash houses to hide drugs.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to get a trap door so bad, so that's why I want to buy a house, like a single family home type of house,
Got by the
instead of a
unit
condo,
downstairs, yeah.
so I can make like a trap. Like
You have like a cellar where you could hide your daughter who's been missing, the body.
no.
John Benet
man.
I
Ramsey.
want to have.
you can put John Benet Ramsey.
I want
down
two.
there.
I want two things. I want a prank trap door,
Who killed her? Who knows?
a prank trap door, and then I
Yeah,
want
it's such a weird story.
and then I want a bookcase where you pull one book.
Uh-huh.
The book happens to be Steinpomp. It sounds like Steinpomp.
Steinpomp.
And then you pull on Steinpomp, and then it opens to a room.
You should have mind
full of memorabilia of a certain group.
No. That'll be the podcast studio.
Full of memorabilia.
Steinpomp.
No, full of the wall of ops.
If I did it, this is how. And the Holy Bible.
We really should put Stytler on the wall of ops, but that's a whole lot of work, and
Gotta get Megan up there though.
Also, he did a lot of stuff like
He did a lot of
to
good
help
stuff.
their economy.
He invented the highway.
He invented roads. No,
speaker.
he did invent.
Anthony Hernandez has been saying that on stage.
He invented
that he invented the highway.
So
that might.
It's like Kanye West said that on Alex Jones' podcast.
Yeah. Awesome interview though.
That was a good one. Yeah.
I think
it was Kanye.
I think it is somewhat based on fact. Like he invented some like type of roadway that is more effective than others.
Yeah,
he
because
changed the world. Is what he.
They had supply chains for the war. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
He had to,
and they're also they're too industrious to a point where they used it for Janet Jackson aside. Jenna.
Janet Jackson.
I have a friend named Jenna. Her last name is
Janet Jackson is alive.
Yeah. No, but now I was trying to say the word henna hide.
I was disappointed when I watched the Janet
about
Jackson
henna
doc
hide.
that they didn't talk about the billionaire she married for a brief time.
Yeah.
She did?
In like Saudi Arabia.
Really?
And then like had a baby with him, even though she was like I think older.
I think the Third Reich.
And then they didn't cover it at the doc.
I think the Third Reich.
That's the only thing I was interested in.
The Third Reich kind of like illustrates how when keeping it industrious goes wrong, because then they would use all like the trains and then these
the Third Psych is when I trick you for a third time
and then
in a row.
and then these camps so they could hurt
again.
more people, so that's when we keep it industrial goes
Next
wrong.
time I see him, it's gonna be the Third Reich.
Can't wait.
What about
Please
Japanese?
pick on me in the back row.
What about Japanese people when keeping it honorable goes wrong and they have to commit seppuku?
That should be a show. When keeping it honorable
goes wrong.
Yeah, and that's just every time that they have to honorably commit seppuku.
Yeah.
Whether they do either thing.
Your daughter married a person of another race. Time to.
Sometimes people would be like, "No, I will do it instead of them. They're more important." So
easy to
like
dishonor
Ip
the
Man.
family.
So either you do it honorably, or somebody can step in, but the person who's accusing you of the thing of being dishonorable, they have to accept it. They're like, "Now you got to."
Parody of Ip Man is
It's
DP
like
man.
playing tag in a way.
What's a parody? Is it like kind of like a parrot named D?
Parodies
Depends if
nuts.
that's the original.
Parrot. Parity. There's also parity, Parity.
Recently,
That has to do that like normally with sports.
Homage to parrot.
No parrot. Yeah, parity is
Parrot is
when
still a
you
parody
have
of
like
a
stacked
human.
teams and not stacked teams, and there's much parity between them, and that's why they have a salary cap.
And,
No cap. They used to have no cap. Then they got salary caps.
bald cap. We should
Got
do a
the
bald cap
truth.
episode.
We should.
I have some bald caps
Okay.
that I bought to do a bald cap
All right,
episode.
we'll do. You have them.
We got to do it for this month.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I already got them.
Okay, so
I have a whole drawer full of bad comedy bullshit.
when we haven't on any of these two bald guys, their names start with a B. You probably know who they are. They're actually BB as their initials for both of them.
BB.
When we have one of
Say that.
ABB.
Bobby Buds and Blake Burkhart.
BBBB.
When we have one of them on,
The BBs.
Butterfinger BBs.
I think-
those
BB
are not bad.
boys.
I think when we have, God, we're giving away the secret. Nope, they won't listen. Bobby.
Well, this is a huge-
I bet Bobby listens.
These are huge gets.
Bobby's.
I don't. What does Bobby have to get from this?
I don't know.
He's a get for us.
Why would he listen to this? He only thinks about himself.
I don't know.
When we were talking about Bob,
but-
so
Bob
selfish.
Euler,
No, but he knows.
He's so selfish.
Pop Euler.
He's watched every
He's
single one of our
popular.
clips. I wouldn't be surprised if he listened to the podcast.
He's
and
probably
stuff, too.
bored or something.
Like
He's Bob Euler.
he hasn't
He's
once
popular.
pressed the like button on one of our clips, and he knows every one of our clips, like word for word.
I saw he apologized in his story the other day
for what?
because he said he offended some people talking about Chapo or Roan or whatever.
What the hell is that?
You know, that's what he said when he saw her. He said, "I thought I was a fan, and then I saw her, and I said, never mind." And then people got mad because
What the hell are
he
you
was-
talking about?
I don't
know anything you're talking
I'm
about.
saying
You know
Bob.
who chaperone is?
I guess I'm gonna look it up. A chaperone?
Yeah, pretty much chaperone.
The name's Chaperone.
Chapel Hill.
Her name is basically Chappelle Roan.
Okay, well,
or
whoever that is,
Chaperone.
F you.
But then
Screw you. You're
Bobby Buzz,
loser. That person.
the artist formerly known as him, thought he was fucking with her music, and then he looked her up and said, "Nope, never mind, not for me." And then he started pissing people off in his story. And
From
then
his story.
and his next story was saying, "You know what? I'm sorry, guys. I guess I pissed some people off. I
Okay,
apologize."
well, I have a verdict.
He backed down from his real stance.
We're gonna have no jury
I mean,
here.
it's just some like.
This is gonna be a bench decision here on Bobby.
He made it to be a real big deal.
I'm gonna have to make
I
a.
have no idea what you're talking about, but this chaperone person is just like a young, attractive girl. Like, what's wrong with her?
Well,
I guess she
that's-
like wears
I think
makeup
that's
and
the
stuff.
problem.
Huh?
I think that's the problem. She's a lesbian potentially.
Oh, like this lesbian loser.
I mean, she just looks like a pop star.
well,
I don't understand
Does
at all.
Bob Euler seem like a pop star?
I have a verdict on Bob Euler.
He looks like he listens to the band Boston.
Hey, the
Would
verdict.
he listen to Taylor Swift?
Hey, the verdict
No.
is in
No.
on Bob Euler.
He would listen to Boys Are Back in Town.
He wouldn't be making fun of Taylor Swift.
His favorite song is Boys Are Back in Town.
Guys, the charge on Bob Euler is being a coward for apologizing on his story. Guilty. Sorry,
wow.
Bob
What was
Euler.
that about, man?
Coward.
Stick with your.
Yeah,
Instinct.
stick with your guns. I like that.
Yeah,
more.
next time don't
Stick with
venture
your
out.
gun.
Just listen to
I like when people say
Boston
stick.
again.
Boston and
Yeah.
Boys Are Back in Town.
I like when people say stick with your guns
More
Yeah,
than
as a
and,
phrase.
friend.
And like I'm carrying,
Van Halen
I
and
feel, I
shit.
feel like I'm
Yeah.
carrying two
Jump.
guns.
Yes,
Whenever,
just stay in that.
whenever someone says stick with your guns, I feel like I'm carrying two guns. It's pretty cool, you know.
When people call me a son of a gun, I guess my dad's a gun.
Well, actually, you could probably call John Hickok that. His dad's
Well-
essentially a gun.
His dad's a gun guy.
Is this Bobby Buds? Buds.Bobby?
It was a hack or a hacker one that someone made.
He's a hacker.
It's who is Bob? I don't know. It's dumb. I told him I'm taking the name Bobby Buds if he keeps using Bobby Euler. That's
No,
gonna
you
be my
should
name.
definitely take the name Bobby Buds,
Mhm.
copyright it,
Yeah,
because that's gonna blow up someday.
or
That's gonna be Chappelle Roan someday.
Blake Michigan.
That's never gonna go anywhere.
So,
Do you think
I
he
can take
started
that too.
using his
Yeah.
name because they're like, hey,
Let's
man,
do
you
it.
should take advantage of your Jewish name.
Uh-huh.
Like, that'll help you in show
No,
business.
yeah,
But he
You
was
know how nobody in show
resisting.
business ever changes their Jewish last name to anything else?
yeah, that's true.
But
Actually,
like,
no,
They don't
some
ever
do.
change their name to like something like Bobby
No.
Buds.
I
Instead,
just-
they go
Stewart-
by their real name.
John Stewart did.
His real last name is Leibowitz.
But you got to think.
Wait,
that,
that's my joke. A bunch of people did. Like tons and tons of people have.
yeah.
like
Well, Bob
people like
Euler-
Greenblath, like the worst names that have like Blath.
You know,
at
Mark
the end.
Cuban isn't Cuban. You know what he is?
What?
Jewish.
He's not Cuban.
No, he's Jewish.
What?
But Bob
Wait, hold on.
Euler-
What the
Yeah,
heck?
Yeah.
what the heck?
Yeah,
Why
he-
isn't his name
what the
Mark
heck is
Jewish?
going on?
Yeah, it should be Mark Jewish. My whole life, I thought he was Cuban,
Uh-huh.
and that's why I liked him because I mean I support anyone
not
that is
Jewish.
able to escape.
Oh, because he's Cuban.
I support anyone that's able to escape that communist regime, make it here, build it on your own. You
His
know,
name
Shout
was
out to Michael
Chabinsky.
Cooper.
but he's Jewish the whole time.
Yeah.
So how about
The Eastern European Jewish descent, originally named Chabinsky.
That's not too bad, I
Bob
guess.
Euler? Sounds
It's
like
close to Cuban.
popular.
I get it.
Mark Chabinsky.
Popular. Bob Euler.
Sounds like a hockey player, like
Oh,
Wayne
yes.
Gretzky and Mark Chabinsky.
Yeah,
If your names
Sounds Polish.
together,
yeah. Jason, have you heard the song "Popular" from the song Wicked? It's like popular.
I've seen
Gonna
Wicked,
be
but I don't remember that.
popular.
so what about?
So it's
Euler?
Bob Euler. You're gonna be popular.
So he's trying to escape that
pretty
for
good.
years, and he couldn't even hold it up. Bobby
and the
Buds
song's about
is
like
a
teaching
better
someone
name.
to like be popular, but we're gonna teach him how to do stand up.
He's still denying it. Who is Bob Euler?
It's him. His dad runs a toffee factory, or his grandpa that makes billions of dollars. It's literally Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, but it's all toffee. It's all it's all Butterworth.
Dude, as we established in the guest episode, I like toffee.
Yeah,
The big toffee guy.
I like coffee toffee.
I like toffee.
It's coffee. It's coffee flavored toffee, and it kind of has that it rhymes. It's almost the same exact word twice, so you can't bash it. And if you can't beat them, join them. I say with Russia and China, can't beat them, join them.
Yeah,
why don't we just join that side and just be like?
Yeah, what are you trying to say? I can't beat them?
Yeah, so
No,
I'm not saying we can't beat them.
Okay.
What I'm saying is strategically we should just join them.
Yeah.
And then
because it's just better to join.
Because just listen, France, they're annoying and gay. Okay, the British,
okay,
and they look down on us even though we've saved them 1,000 times. The British, obviously, who cares about them because we kicked them out.
They betrayed us. They're traitors.
They're traitors. They tried to.
We were funding.
They even tried to get us again in the War of 1812, and so we were like, stop. And then okay, so who else?
We let them still do their thing, and then they turned.
And then who else would we have betrayed? Germany, ex-Nazis, easy. The small countries, they don't matter. Okay, so that's about it. Italy, they were ex-Nazis.
It's like it's not American.
Japan,
it's American.
they were Axis. Yeah.
Germany, we're kind of German.
Yeah. So I say we join Russia, China, and then we'll be good.
I'm down.
I don't
think about
see
how
the
many nukes
issue.
we'd have.
I don't see the issue.
We should get more nukes.
We make a 3-headed dog that's bigger than any other dog.
I mean, we'll just be an autocracy with Donald Trump at the helm for maybe
100
years.
Like that sex hotel, Cerberus.
That'd be, dude.
Exactly.
What would they call it? They would call it the axis.
They would call it the Cerberus of power.
The axis of evil.
And even this constellation in the sky won't be as big as we will be.
Yeah.
And it could be
Who
led.
gives a shit about the stars?
It could be led by Vladimir
crushing you.
Putin, but he'd have
We
to
should nuke the sun.
We should nuke the sun.
If
Yes.
I like that because then there'd be no tides anymore and stuff.
Yeah, women would stop having their periods.
Yeah, and then they'll have to
And
get
then you could have consequence-free sex.
and
Who
they'll have to
invented the periods?
and they'll have to get rid of that DreamWorks
a pyramid
logo
scheme?
thing because it
Yeah,
won't make
fuck all
sense. It
that
won't even
shit.
make sense
Yeah.
anymore.
No more
period
eclipses.
scheme.
Eclipses are
Okay,
annoying.
so we join Russia, China, nuke the moon.
the moon.
Sun.
The sun? No, that's too far.
We're
Oh,
nuking
okay.
both.
And I like it. It's kind of cool.
We're
Did you hear
nuking
we were going to
both.
go to the sun? We were going to the Polish astronauts.
They're trying.
Did you hear
They're-
about that?
Give them, shout out to the Polish.
The
They're
Polish
trying
astronauts are trying to go to the sun.
really hard.
They're going to go at night.
So it's kind of a Trojan horse. Modern day Trojan horse.
The sun will never see it coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't mind what Scandinavia. Okay, bye.
Yeah, that's
I'm
a
fine with-
Scandinavian by.
The Indians are going to go to planet Turmeric.
Honestly, Germany would probably join us because we all know that deep down they all want to be fascists anyway.
Yeah.
They've done all these wars, so it would be a big fascist conglomerate led by Putin, but he's got to shave his head because he already looks kind of like Dr. Evil.
You know who's a fascist? Ed Towns.
Is he?
According to Michael Cooper.
Well, okay. Everyone's a
That's
fascist
biased
according
as
to
hell.
Michael Cooper.
Ed Towns, I go, you hear that, Ed? You're a fascist. Ed goes, I don't know what a fascist is.
Well, that's because he's from Jupiter. Am I right?
He sure is.
Sure is.
Well,
Ed Towns is from Jupiter.
we're Cassius.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cassius Clay.
Yeah. You know it's hilarious how we have less nukes than Russia, but we have like way upgraded, like way better ones.
I would say that's hilarious.
Pretty hilarious.
Let's say it's a problem.
I
Let's
mean,
talk about solution.
nukes in general are a problem.
How do we ramp up the nuke production?
No, because
I listened to Dan Carlin's.
we're not allowed to make new ones since the non-proliferation agreement, which I think expired
Not
actually.
allowed to make new
But
ones.
but if we
Yeah, watch me.
Okay.
Yeah, watch me.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
Try and stop me.
the enemy of our enemy is our friend, and our enemy is not having a bunch of nukes, and we can join Russia, and then we'll have all the nukes, pretty much.
I listened to the Dan Carlin podcast about nukes, and it actually made me scared for like a week.
Wait, Jeff Garland?
No,
Made you
Dan
scared for a
Carlin.
week.
I don't mind getting. I mean, if you get nuked, you just probably.
Jeff
most likely
Garland is
he's
always
died.
good to have around if there's a vampire. Is that Garland? It's garlic.
Garlic,
I'm thinking
Jeff Garland.
of. Jeff Garlic.
I'd still want him around.
Jeff Garland is my favorite stand-up comedian because he does that. He was that famous comedian who said all the slurs. Remember, they say all the slurs. Jeff Garland.
Yeah.
And then he also.
I think that was George Garland.
No, that was
Michael
Jeff.
Richards.
That was Jeff Garland.
I think it was
And
George
then
Garlic.
Jeff Garland does Hardcore History, great podcast.
Yep.
Jeff Garland.
Dan Garlic did that one.
No, that was Jeff Garland.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. And
How about instead of Bill
They're all
Hicks,
the
Bill
same.
Hickok?
We're all clowns.
okay, yeah. Should we call John and ask him about
Court
it?
jesters.
Nah, he never picks up.
We'll see.
He knows better.
You try to call him.
No.
It's a Sunday.
He's never picks up.
He's probably at
We've
church.
called him on the podcast. Yeah, he's probably at church.
Well, he used to pick up.
He goes to church in a giant gun.
Let's call someone that would never be in church.
Dylan Roof.
Chris Damon.
Yeah, Chris.
No,
Damon.
he'll probably be at Satan
He's
Church.
been yeah.
He might be at the anti-church.
Yeah, Satan Church.
I just,
gotta pee.
oh no, I remember
Where's-
Elon talking about how we could have just nuked all the countries or just taken control of every country and we didn't. What were we thinking?
Yeah.
We had the nukes. No one else had nukes. We could have showed no mercy.
Yeah,
but
but
we
then
showed mercy.
But then we're overextended. It's nice that we have our own like continent pretty much.
Too big to fail. It's like Amazon.
Yeah, well the problem no, we'd become like the Roman Empire. Like we'd be too expanded. What we're doing what we
We
should
could've
be
taken
doing.
over.
We're strategically is proxy wars and territories.
We should have gone back in time, and me, you, and Jason could take over the Roman Empire now with just 3 machine guns and enough ammo.
I mean, yeah,
How
or
much ammo do we need? How much can we take back cheaply?
how much can we carry? I'm getting pretty strong from building the deck.
Because if we're creative, you don't need that many bullets. You just show the right
The only thing
people
is, I don't know how
that-
far he can hike.
Yeah, no, it's time travel would be a whole nother issue
Yeah.
logistically.
I don't know if
so-
they'd be able to beam him
No,
through.
I don't know. The wormhole's only so big.
Yeah.
So it's built for a worm.
Also, it's
not a-
funny. You could go back in time and just with one like modern tank, you just take out the whole Spartan army
And that's the dream, really. I don't
because
know.
they can't get in. What are they going to do with spears?
Yeah, good luck.
I mean, I guess they could shove spears into the gun thing, but then you just shoot.
No, and you'd have to have men brave enough to do that. I don't know if they make those anymore back then.
Yeah, they don't make maybe some. They don't make like maybe special forces. Some special forces that are like, I'm willing to die, whatever.
Yeah, special. The
And
key term.
I want to look up like what current Japanese special forces there are, because I know they still have the honor code, not to the extent they did back in the day.
I just think honor's so beautiful. You can change everyone's life.
Honor.
Honor, and they can barely say it, and it can still change their whole life.
I know they say like
beautiful
Hannah, kind
thing.
of like Hannah, Hannah.
Isn't it sucked that all those
It's like-
parents that they don't have the bumper sticker on their car that their kid was on the honor roll means their kid had to commit seppuku?
Yeah, and it's just like where are the parents with the my kid was a kamikaze pilot.
Yeah.
No one bumper stickers say that.
Yeah, one time I had
Why not?
to commit soup. One time I
Is it embarrassing there, too?
pilot.
I had to commit seppuku. I had to,
Kamala Harris.
I had to
Kamikaze Harris.
I had to commit seppuku. So I ate a lot of soup, a lot of hot soup. But I thought I was gonna die, but it was a failed seppuku attempt.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's extra
That sounds
dishonorable.
pretty scary.
yeah, I know. If you fail at it, because I mean, it's
Yeah.
pretty hard to fail at
He
it.
committed
'cause-
seppuku for attention.
well, in
He
the,
attempted seppuku
well,
for
in the-
attention.
in the traditional way, you have a second guy that decapitates you after you do it.
Whoa.
The attention battle in Japan.
And you get to
I
pick
can't
your second.
imagine.
You know, it's normally your best friend too, which is kind of funny.
I heard he attempted
It's
seppuku
like, I
just
would-
for attention.
It's like, I will honorably cut off my best friend's head. It's like, what the? It's like, no, I want someone else to do that. What?
True.
I have a pact with my buddy Jared in England. Shout out, first patron. We have a bet that whoever dies first, the other one has to get a tattoo, a large tattoo of the other person's face on the back of their calf.
You have this with someone that lives
That's
in
weird as hell.
England.
Well, he's I went to high school. And he lives in England now. He's from here. He's only been there for a few years.
He's a traitor.
Well,
He's a
Mack is
traitor.
a pact with a traitor. What does that make?
No. Trader. I'm a
No,
trader.
you're not trading
No,
anything
I'm a
with
securities trader.
You're not trading securities with him.
No, I can't because he's in England.
You have a pact with a total traitor to the USA.
Well, to guess how he ended up there.
How?
The old ball and chain made him go there.
What the hell?
Fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can't.
You talking
He's
about the
forgiven.
queen?
You can't blame him.
Talking about
His
the queen.
his beautiful Asian
His
queen. Yeah.
Doesn't
Nice.
own the real queen, but
Shout out Lynn.
Now Asia's going to England.
Shout out
huh?
Lynn
Yeah.
Jones.
sounds like a good movie if you ask me.
Looking for a Southeast Passage.
Let's talk about it. So, talking about sexuality here.
Question: Is
The
that
Silk Road, indeed.
Thank God.
question? Is that award that the Golden Gorilla? That's the award you get at that event, the billionaires thing.
What?
What a
Hey, shout out to P. Diddy.
where?
Yeah, that was P Diddy's event, right? I think it was.
What
Yeah.
was?
Yeah, no, I got lent that from. Oh, we don't want to show his ass.
No, 'cause
It broke, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's got
Mack
two
broke
assholes.
his back
Well, I
out.
did it on purpose so that it would match me. So yeah,
It
this
reminds
is
me of that video where the gorilla runs in and shows his
this
ass
is-
to the camera.
this is solid gold, and legitimately is what they give you at the Billionaire B Club.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's
Why
this
is his
video
ass
on
blown
Instagram where two monkeys come with a stretcher and they put the third monkey on the stretcher and they try and lift it and the monkey just falls through the middle and then the monkey that's going on the stretcher just stands up like he was never hurt.
It's a prank.
What do
It was
you
a crazy video.
what do you
Yeah.
what do you consume other than people with Downs and animals doing weird things?
I don't consume people with Downs. What does that even mean? Consume?
I
them?
mean,
You eat people?
I'm
I
saying
watch a lot of animal videos. Sometimes.
as a consumer of media.
Here, I'll tell you. I'll just
consume
describe
media?
what I
What do you
see.
mean?
Yeah, there's consumers and then
Oh, this is one of my
producers.
favorites.
I thought that you were just
It's a bunch of
producer.
monkeys and they're like walking together. You ever seen this?
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Let me see.
They're all probably gay.
No, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's like an elephant
That just
walk.
happens in
You know
nature.
what an elephant walk is?
Have you seen when Eric Andre pretends to get?
This is
basically
it.
pretends
Somebody
to
put
get
a
raped
frog
by
on the back of a turtle, and the turtle's running around the room.
That's pretty cool. Hey guys, check out it's called
Check out my Instagram
Can I hit
feed.
that?
what?
Can I hit that?
This?
Yeah, just no. Let me get lightheaded.
Well, first you have to
The pen.
okay, well hold on. It's not
Just say no, Mac. I'm
No,
not.
no,
trying
I
to do
am
a
gonna let you-
jumping through.
Oh no, I was gonna say
I'm not a
I wanted
gorilla.
to let you do a judgment first.
Okay.
So
Get judgment.
come up with an accusation or something that somebody could be guilty or innocent of.
Mac's a traitor.
Wait,
Guilty.
that's not gonna help your case.
Well, okay, I thought that's doing what you told me to do.
Yeah, but something that's like real.
Eric Andre has a funny video. He's pretending to get R-worded by a gorilla. The other R word.
Guilty of having the video. Okay.
Was it the grape ape?
It's probably yeah.
I got me some grape apes.
My
Bathing
girl
apes
gets
are-
the same thing that you guys are smoking. She coughs like crazy. I
I
know
know,
Dylan
just
has been like coughing like
keep
crazy.
hitting
Like
it.
it's got to be hurting you.
No,
like
you can also
people who
it's
smoke
on full
cigarettes
blast.
don't cough
Smoke
like
it
that.
like this.
Maybe we can adjust. The
No, I
setting
have it
at
on
the
full
bottom.
blast mode.
It's got all these numbers on it. It's tracking me.
I mean, people who
Tracking
smoke. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's Kristen Toomey's.
it's kind of like the wallet company that I need an email back from before we can talk about.
I love
But
that company.
there
We
is-
should talk about.
I want the tea on something from you, Jason.
I got the Olympic flame house
All I know
in
is
my feed.
any wallet
All right, what's
like
up?
that.
I want the
Really
tea. I want the
cool.
tea on something from you. I've been trying to find good like steeper tea that I can make myself if someone like sends it to my door or something. Do you
You
know?
want some
that-
cool
You ever
steeper club?
Spill the tea and it's not cool.
Wait,
and
what's
people
that?
Are like, why'd you tell us that?
coolsteeperclub.com. It's a website where I get all my tea.
Wait, so you're saying it's exactly what I'm looking for and cool?
Yeah, I don't mean gossip. I mean actual tea, folks.
Yeah, it's
Hot or
secrets.
cold. I make cold. It comes with the pitcher, so you make cold brew tea. You put it in the pitcher, and it makes it overnight, and then you have a whole brew tea. Coolsteeperclub.com. And actually, just now, we got a promo code Bad
What?
Comedy where you
Let's
get 25%
go.
off at checkout.
Bad
So
comedy.
go ahead and go on coolsteeper.com and
Uh,
say hello
Bad comedy, that sounds like us.
to Tom.
You said Cool Steeper Club pretty poorly right there.
Cool Steeper Club.
Cool
Go to
Steeper.
coolsteeperclub.com.
It's like stepper with an extra E
Yeah, cool stepper.
and then one P.
cool stepping in my Air Force.
Steep.
It's
Okay,
a
guys.
steeper club that you're used to. It might be dangerous.
Yeah, like a steep set of stairs.
Tiptoeing in my
mountains.
Jordans.
ER. Yeah.
Cool stepping in my Jordans.
Cool Stever Club.
This mountain's not steep enough
then-
for me. Let's make it a little.
Guys, remember, you get basically 100% off if you do the math with promo code B as in boy, A
It's
as in
not
Adam
100%.
Addis, D as in David Donick.
Adam Addis, that guy should take some
C-
advice from his
C as in-
initials.
Put in too many
Go to AA.
syllables.
C as space, or space, no space. C as in Connor Cowley.
It's not
O,
AA.
O as in Oscar Carvajal. M as in Matt Brown. E as in Edgar Allan Poe. D as in David Donick.
Foxtrot.
Y as in
Hey, why the hell not?
Well, yeah. Why
yeah.
don't you just pay full price?
Y as in baby, get the product because it's awesome. And Jason has it all the time. He just finished it out of his Dunkin' Donuts cup
You
because
got it.
that's what he uses because it's a base kind of cup.
I like a big cup.
Because he's a
Big cup
big
guy.
boy. You're a big boy.
Big cup to fill.
You're a big boy.
You know me?
That's how
Sound like
that's how I
Bobby
talk
for
to
a second.
Cooper, the dog. Sorry, I don't want to treat you like a dog.
Michael Cooper? Is your dog named after Michael Cooper?
Yeah,
That Michael Cooper's a
Oh,
fascist.
it's other way of
yeah,
Michael Cooper is a farce.
yeah.
he is a
he really is
communist.
a farce.
Got on the wall of ops for doing
He is-
nothing, no work.
He
to
is
get up there.
he is a black hole of nothingness, and he's a communist and has never probably done any research in his life
He's
on
a communism
on
apologist.
Stalin. Or
He doesn't even
the
know which
Great Leap
Olympians are trans
Forward
or not. He has no idea which Olympians are trans.
He's apologist of every
Yeah.
issue.
So he likes what Stalin did, which was kill like probably 10 million of his own people that were poor. You know, take all the
Stalin
land.
apologist.
Yeah,
I'm sorry
He's
for
a-
what he did.
he's a Mao Zedong fan. You know, it's good. More like mouth is Zedong because I don't care about a word he says out of his mouth.
I
like a dog
ratioed
in it.
him here. He got 2 likes on his post, and then I got 3 laugh emojis on my post.
Good.
I saw Brian Rowe posted something, and then Max Storage copied and pasted it into the comment.
I like
I
that.
like that.
All right, I don't know if I hit like, but I like
I
it.
hit love
Oh,
just
okay.
on the comment.
Only because Max Soros is our only live listener. So I mean, that's enough. Is that not enough, Max?
He was a #1 roast battler in the world, so we've been
Paul Farrakhan.
taking digs at him for a long time. He never responded. What does that make us?
Guys, check out Pringles only.
#1 in the world. all
yeah,
three
dude.
of us.
Honestly, he probably doesn't have time or probably below his pay grade. You
Probably
know?
has
Wait,
no idea.
for what? For the podcast?
For him to come and roast us.
Oh,
yeah, we just been taking.
He did agree to do the
Digs
podcast
in
one
it.
time, and we set a date, but it was like so far away that everyone just forgot about
Well,
it.
he's
He's scared. too.
he is scared to come on the podcast. He's been on like 3 times.
He's
when
scary,
when it
dude.
was me and Ike. And
Paul
he's-
Farrakhan?
No, Max Storage.
Oh,
Are you talking
match
about?
so rich, Dad.
Yeah,
so
well,
poor
No,
dad?
don't we still have a
Yeah,
date for Paul
so
Farrakhan
poor,
like
so
November?
poor.
I legit do not know.
That was like last year.
I
Guys,
think that was last year.
Guys, Paul Farrakhan.
I legit think we made the
It's
date and then
December.
just didn't. Everyone forgot about it.
Paul Farrakhan, check out Pringles Only. It's a really good podcast. It's
Really good.
you can only eat one Pringle and it's really hard.
I saw him interviewing Kevin Bozeman recently on some
It's kind of like
podcast.
it's Pringles Only is kind of like the hot sauce, the wing challenge, you know, with the different hot sauces. Except you can only eat one Pringle. There's a bunch of Pringles.
Good luck
Yeah,
having discipline on camera.
Dando Simo was the first guest on it. Ate them all because he said you can't eat just one Pringle.
And it's just, what is this? A marketing
And then-
ploy? Was he been purchased by Pringles for years?
He might be owned by Pringles.
He's a Pringle comic.
I remember I told him this hilarious joke. You should sell Better Call, instead of Better Call Paul t-shirts, you should sell Better Call Saul t-shirts. And then he walked away and unfollowed me on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what happened?
Hey,
Jason
you remember I bought the
Yep,
T-shirt
yep.
and I said you should sell Better Call Saul once,
Yeah.
and he laughed really hard. And I go, "You remember Mac said that to you?" And he said, "Who's Mac?"
So who's Matt?
Anyway, I got a Better Call Paul T-shirt. It's fucking awesome.
He knows precisely.
It's like one of the.
who I
It's
am.
one of the most.
He just
precisely.
didn't want to have
It's one of the
an
most
answer.
cheaply made merches I've ever bought.
Yeah.
Last time
I think he
saw
also
him-
gave me like a Livestrong bracelet for Parkinson's.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty sure that's just for when you have one big
easier to
ball
put
like
it
Lance
on.
Armstrong.
He should make it Better Call Parkinson's disease.
Yeah.
I might tell him that when I see him.
He should. He should buy his shirt. It's
Should have
$20.
Better call Palkins.
What about Paul
That'd be
Farrakhan?
such a.
What about Paul Farrakhan? Farrakhan.
Ooh, Paul Farrakhan head.
Oh, that sounds like that could be like that's like Italian. Paul Farrakhan, Paulie Farrakhan.
Maybe mark it towards the Italian.
Yeah. You can get a big. There's a lot
That's
of
just my advice.
There's a lot of Italians out there, and that one, and then there's not always Luca Ferro around. He's Egyptian also, so that doesn't count. And then who's that? Who's that famous one? That's from Arlington Heights.
Said Luca Prego.
No, there's a famous one. Famous super Italian.
Luca
on
Prego,
stage.
the sauce from the Sauce Fortune.
What's his name?
Maniscalco.
Yeah, Maniscalco.
He said,
He's not around all the time. So
Can of Prego.
My mom makes the best Maniscalco.
Sebastian
I like
Can
that,
of Prego.
yeah.
Me and my brothers.
Ooh, we need.
Sebastian Can of Prego.
Okay, I like that.
Luca Prego.
Luca pregnant.
Prego.
I know the sauce.
It means hello.
He's Egyptian.
Something like that.
We need like a good Irish American comic that talks about potatoes,
Do any exist?
and they're like
Joe Kilgallen's
Potato
the
famine.
Fighting Irish.
it's like the potato famine. What's up with that?
My mom makes
How about
the best potatoes.
a rubber
Not-
Vic Panja, wild as the Taliban?
No, it's should make a map, I think. Make a bad comedy map.
I did Luca Ferro and Vic Panja's show on Friday.
Wow, you really are a traitor to the fact
comedy.
that
Damn, so he's coming up in the scene.
Those are my
So
best
what
friends.
race are you, Jason?
I love those guys.
Jason, you've betrayed
I
us.
love these guys.
I'm one of the
You're in the Illuminati now of Chicago.
Hey, Jason-
I'm one of the white guys.
Hey, Jason,
Tyler Fowler's show.
And
He
next
booked me.
next week we'll be doing like 8
Oh, you
p.m.
were at the comedy clubhouse.
You know it, my,
We'll be
you know,
doing-
me and Paul Miller did the show.
Ooh.
Okay, that
was
you're
Paul's
fine then
maybe the
because Paul
Irish
was on it.
one.
It was me and Paul, and then after us was
Do you still hate Paul?
Paul's
I don't
the
know.
Irish
I
one.
never hate Paul. I just don't trust him.
Exactly.
I'm
Well,
kind of
it-
scared.
Well, you don't
Ride
trust
with-
him to
Kinda
have
scared
your,
of him.
You don't trust him to have your back.
Yeah, like I think he would
He's just
drown
bu-
me
he's
to get out of.
building a
If like
case
he was
on you.
like mildly in trouble, he would not like he would
Oh,
Jason was
throw
gonna
me under the
drown
bus.
in- yeah.
Also, if he committed a crime with you, he'd be the first to flip so quickly.
Huh?
I wouldn't flip.
Yeah, he would flip. He's the guy who would
grabbing
rat on
asses
everybody.
and-
I don't rat. You guys would all rat on me, and I'd be like, I wouldn't rat.
I would be the one who the Rico case was about. I would be
Jason-
I would be the
Jason
brain
would
behind
rat.
the whole system. So everybody would be ratting on me in a Rico case, and I'd have to take the charges for everybody else.
You would
That's how
rat.
he justifies
You would definitely
ratting.
rat.
I'm the big boss, like Young
I
Thug.
could only commit crimes with Dylan because
I'm like
I don't think me and Dylan
I'm like
would
the
rat.
head slime, and you guys are all my slimettes.
I would never rat because I know I'm not going anywhere.
I would never rat
But if
either.
I thought I was, maybe I would.
We should do a blood oath for bad comedy.
Oh, man.
And we're back to the pod. Welcome back, folks. We cut out to do a thing that we think YouTube doesn't like.
There's no way that was cool for with YouTube.
Yeah, so we've been talking about so history. There's always a Scottish guy. For you free folks, we talk about this, on the Patreon. But there's a Scottish guy in every war, no matter where it is across the world. There's always some Scottish guy. I don't know where, whether it's in the Middle East, it's in Africa, wherever it is, it's It's there's always a Scottish guy. So shout out to the Scottish for that, but
Otherwise, their culture sucks.
otherwise it's horrendous. Yeah.
Wearing dresses as men.
Skirts, skirts with
Horrible bagpipe music.
no underwear.
Gosh,
Being
the
ugly.
Food sucks.
Yeah.
Red hair.
So, but they balance it out by having kind of a savior in every single battle and war.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool of them.
They're trying. It sounds like they're trying hard to compensate
Trying to over
for their lack of good culture.
Yeah, I like Australia. Isn't it kind of like cool England?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all the cool people from England.
Well, and
like
yeah,
if you're in prison, you're cool.
it's all
and then they took them all the cool people and put them in another island.
yeah. So it's all the descendants of
yeah, and let them train with like crazy animals and like nature.
yeah. They have
So
to
they're
like,
all like crocodile hunters.
they
you
have
know?
to like fist fight with spiders.
Yeah,
That's-
dude.
That's how big the
Kangaroos.
spiders. Yeah, that video of that guy punching the kangaroo,
Dude, yeah.
holding the dog hostage.
Yeah.
Why was the kangaroo holding the dog
It's
hostage?
very weird. I think they think dogs are they're like trying to like be in love with dogs. Kangaroos.
Oh, he was trying to.
I mean, it looked like he was trying to cuddle it. Because they don't eat that, do they? Like
No,
kangaroos
no.
are vegetarian, probably.
No, but they can still kill, you know.
Yeah, I know, but like when he had the dog, he was like hugging it and cuddling it.
Or about to strangle it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Kangaroos have pockets built into their body. That rules.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm gonna invent.
They're like the cargo pants.
I'm
of
gonna
animals.
invent. I'm gonna invent that, and then once our sponsor that needs to get back to me, I'm gonna tell them to invent that.
We should bring back
Invent
cargo pants.
Oh,
Baggy pants are kind of coming back. Did you see that?
baggy
Like
pants?
Drake has been taking pictures with baggy pants.
Well, because I never got into the tight jeans. That's kind of a Dylan thing.
Come on.
I'm not making fun of you. A lot of people
I
wear
didn't think you
tight
were.
jeans. Well, I kind of was.
No,
But
okay.
I just like
My clothes are naturally tight.
I like regular jeans. You know,
I don't need to buy tight jeans. I'm already naturally barely fitting in them.
I like regular jeans, but the problem is I wear I put so much stuff in my pockets. I have like 2 vapes, a wallet, a phone, drugs, a knife. It looks like I have like thigh pads on.
A gun.
You're hurting yourself.
Yeah, a gun.
That
So
thing.
many ways.
They'll probably ban those from YouTube eventually.
Blood oaths?
No, vapes.
No.
Sometimes you have to put like a.
They haven't been smoking cigarettes.
I did get like a warning on something the other day. I turned on it said, "Warning: the people in this video may be smoking tobacco products."
Really?
Yeah, I think it was on Twitch.
I need to figure out why the Google thing tweaks every time I try to see what we did wrong. It just
Well, I don't
us to
think. I think they
learn.
just don't actually really tell you.
but they have like a button like so what was
I know,
wrong?
but I don't think.
They don't care enough.
They'll be like, it was bad.
They always say it's shocking, and I kind of find that as a compliment.
I find that kind of shocking.
Yeah, it's getting a little predictable.
Yeah, I find it shocking getting suppressed by YouTube.
Again.
I know that. I mean, if John Hickox,
You can't even do a blood oath
If John
anymore.
Hickox,
What can you do?
guys,
next?
if John Hickox's fan base goes to war against YouTube censorship, then I think we're good.
I mean, I don't think. I mean, it's not gonna do anything.
No, I mean like because they would just like go to physical war.
Oh
You let them go to physical war.
that's true.
We'll kind of learn the lesson, whatever it's going to be.
He's also got. I mean, Tucker Carlson's a big fan. He's got voices out there. I'm sure
Oh, yeah, he's talking to that black conservative guy.
the black conservative guy
A
rules.
lot of good points there.
He grew up at.
Hates MLK.
He does hate MLK.
Yeah.
Who hates MLK?
This black guy. So
black
it's
conservative.
crazy.
Yeah, but he
He's-
makes a lot of good points.
He's saying in his speech, it's all about we're not free yet. And it's like, I thought I was free.
Yeah,
He's kind of saying, what's this guy just kind of trying to make me feel like I'm not free anymore?
this guy was one of the more. He was actually one of the more rational, like, because there are some crazy like black conservatives that are just clearly just like saying retarded shit.
Mac is always apologizing for conservatives. He loves them.
Well, I'm a black conservative myself.
He's a diehard
I lean right more than I lean left, but socially, I don't. I'm
He only leans.
I'm a libertarian.
He leans over for them to have to make love to his butthole.
No, I don't. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna let a party claim me. I go to parties. I party. Okay.
He's a rebut licking.
You know what's dumb? You know what's dumb about all these
His butt.
all these
He's offering his
politicians
butt.
in these different
He
parties?
donates his butt to the cause.
All these people in these
he's
different
pretty
parties.
liberal with handing out his.
None of them even party.
Yeah, he's pretty liberal with the conservatives.
He's fiscally conservative,
Yeah.
anally liberal.
You're fistally because
he's got
a liberal with
he's got a
with your
fist in
in
his
your
anal.
ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fiscally liberal.
He's got a fistfully anal.
I got fistally in there first,
His anal
guys.
is fistful.
I said fistally first.
On accident.
No, I didn't.
It was
Yeah,
an accident.
you were copying us.
I said if you're fistally liberal with your ass.
Yeah, you are.
You were you want to fist our assholes. 'cause
You just said
you're
I
gay.
know you are, but what am I?
You got an ass full of fist.
Well, I'm rubber. You're glue. Whatever you say bounces off to me and sticks to you.
Your ass fully
Glue,
fist.
You're gay.
It turns
Your
out.
ass full of fist.
Turns out your ass full of fists. The
No
whole
way,
time.
bro.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Well,
It's
I
not
got you.
true, man.
There's no proof.
Turns out it is true.
Oh,
There's no evidence.
Yep.
Jason?
Turns out there's evidence.
Fake news.
Says
Turns
there's
out
no
it's real
evidence,
news.
so.
Actually,
Says
I
that
got
there's
We
it.
got
no-
fact
he says
checkers
there's
on
no
this. It
evidence.
turns out it's 100%
do I-
false.
Who won that? I won that at the end.
We're on Snopes.com. It says you're wrong.
What is it?
Max Gay. is
Hung
the
jury.
verdict.
What the heck?
What the heck?
I'm gonna have to. That was a hung jury. It was
Thank
Alex
you.
Luchin's favorite jury.
I got the guy who blew
Makes his
Obama here
mouth water.
saying he also made love to you.
Obamacare.
The guy who blew Obama.
Trust me, you don't want to spread
Oh,
witnesses.
I
to
got
the
him here. He
stand.
says he also made love to you.
That guy really got some Obamacare. I'll
He
tell you
sure
that
did.
much.
He
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
did.
Thanks, Obama.
He got yeah.
Thanks, Obama. Yeah. Whenever.
Gay sex.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He loves drones. He loves just droning all about, we're going to change things. And then just have them stay the same and then just drone strike everybody.
I'm fucking your ass.
Yeah. He should he should join the WWE and his name should be Drone.
Drone Obama.
Drone Bomb.
We actually
That'd be
had two creative
scary.
characters during Obama's election in WWE video game, and it was Barack the Bomb, Obama, and Elbow Jiden. And I made up Elbow Jiden, and all his moves were elbow moves.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, Elbow Jiden.
Why didn't
They
why
were a
didn't,
tag team.
why didn't the Republican Party pick like Nikki Haley?
Barack the Bomb, Obama.
Because they knew Trump. That's all they need. Is
Oh, they
Trump.
wanted Ohio. That's why.
Trump is a gold mine.
Yeah, it
He's
doesn't
a
really matter for
godsend.
him. Yeah, he's God probably.
He's a Kingston mine.
He's a king. Yeah,
Sean
he's the
Kingston.
king of the mines and the Mayans. He's
Mayans,
he's a
yeah,
god
I wish they
incarnate. He
had
might be. Well, I'm God. He's actually my son come back in a new body, a new husk.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I feel like
But hey,
What's a husk? Because I was always told I was husky.
it means you got a
It
lot
means
of.
I'm like a husk.
Well, you could say that your human body is a husk. That you can eat husk.
like a wolf.
Like a corn husk is like the thing that surrounds it. So husky means like you're just doubled up on husk. You have a lot of husks,
You ever see
a lot
Balto?
of layers of skin just added. Yeah.
Joe McMahon used to do a joke.
Oh,
He said-
you told me this one.
He said he didn't like condoms because they don't make them in his size. He wears a children's husky.
Oh shit! I haven't heard.
Children's husky.
I do remember when I was a kid, my parents would give me. They wouldn't call like XL jeans. They would call it husky, and I thought it was cool.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what it was made for, so you didn't feel like you were fat.
no, I didn't like that. My parents were like, "You're just really fat."
It's funny that we were fat kids
Yeah.
until the beginning of high school, and I got not fat.
I've been fat. I've stayed true. You guys are fakers.
No, we're just don't have elephant legs.
No, it's called being we're posers.
Yeah.
I need these elephant
husky
legs to support my
community.
elephant cock.
He's got 3 elephant
now I have to
legs,
believe
ladies.
that. at 124. Forgot the timestamp.
Don't forget to timestamp that.
I'm just
blood
gonna
oath.
not edit anything out.
Oh,
Probably.
it's all good.
I do want. I do want the blood.
What's
oath
what's our
bonus
monetization rate on YouTube right now? Anyway,
0.
How much money have we made?
0.00.
Zero. Yeah, I mean, they.
What is it really, Mac?
No, we don't make any money on YouTube because but luckily we don't have any full
probably
strikes.
losing money.
We don't have any full strikes.
Mm-hmm.
So
the bad news is we're not making any money. The good news is we're not getting kicked off.
yeah,
So it's not even our fault.
we're not getting
In a
kicked off,
way.
but our views are definitely getting suppressed.
Okay.
or they're just showing
The
it
good news is
to less people
There's no good news.
The
because we
Yeah.
violate all the policies.
yeah.
also it's a very unlikable show.
Or a very lovable show.
Or,
Yeah,
I mean-
or that.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
mean, what?
I guess
For
both.
us, I
Uh,
guess.
Like we got a really cool smart guy, that's me, and then you got a fat guy and a retard.
So we got
Mhm.
Mac took lowest on the IQ by 50
Yeah.
points, but still passed.
I didn't tell you that was a
He
BPD
Forrest
test.
gumped it.
That was a BPD test, guys.
He got it.
You were on the borderline of being retarded.
All right, we're gonna have to edit a lot.
You guys, each one of us has
Borderline
said the R
retarded.
word on this episode.
I know.
Yeah, you got BPD, borderline. You got BRD,
I have big penis disorder.
border. Yeah, that's
Well, nothing
Timothy
you say
Toodle
really
joke.
means anything.
Yeah, that's
It's-
also-
Isn't that a Timothy Toodle joke?
Well, that's a Timothy Toodle joke. That's totally not original at all. I'm sure it's a million people's joke. And anything that is something that's talked about a lot and is like an acronym.
anything
Yeah,
relevant.
acronyms. Somebody will say something on stage about it. Like CIA, and more like Chad Igloo Apples. Right? Am I right, folks?
It's been done.
Oh, it
It's
has.
all been done.
Shit. Okay, well, I'll try another one next time. Well, hey, folks, we're gonna wrap up now. You're gonna want to catch the Patreon because when we cut out at that one point, we did something kind of wild on the Patreon.
And a little bit nutty.
Yeah, I would say
A little crazy.
The professor, the nutty professor, might say that
Yeah,
this
no,
is
don't
kind
do
of
that.
me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That movie about Ozempic.
it is.
Yeah, I always get the Olympics and Ozempic mixed up. Anyway, do you have any plugs today?
Just follow me at Comedy Baddie and shed my blood, sweat, and tears for this place.
Yeah,
I might throw up.
tears. You crying, pussy. What about
Yeah,
you?
in a good way.
Cool Jason Melton on social media. Jason Melton Twitch. JasonMeltonComedy.com. I need to update my website.
Jason Melton, bitch. I thought it was.
Oh, it's cool, Jason. Melton.
Yeah, right. In your dreams.
Follow me on. Check out this. I have this friend, Spy to Cancel Jason on Twitch.
I should change my Twitch name to Cool Jason Melton.
I pay a guy to spy on Jason.
And then write that after this.
And follow me at Bad Boy of Comedy on all platforms. Make sure to subscribe and do this on whatever you're on, Apple, Spotify, YouTube. It helps us. You can like and comment and rate us too, and that helps the robots make sure we don't get more suppressed than we already are. And when we get suppressed, folks, I get depressed, and I will not be oppressed anymore. Free at last, we will be. Once you start helping us by either joining patreon.com/badcomedy, where all the cool stuff is, or just, you're getting this for free. It's cool. You just hit the like button, share it, even fake share it. I don't care. Just do something. Make YouTube like us more. They hate us. They demon time us all the time. But Dylan, thanks for coming on today.
Thanks for having me.
Dude, of course. Jason,
Yeah.
I just want to say thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime.
Good to be here.
And Mac, I really appreciate you taking time out of your day for coming on today. It's really not a problem. At any time, if you'll have me back, I'd come back. And folks, we'll catch you on the other side of the pizza in the basement of the pizza parlor.